2022 was a great year for racing games, even if it did end with more of a whimper than a bang. We saw the triumphant return of some beloved racing franchises, some new kids take to the grid, and even a couple of twists on some already successful racing formulae. There are a lot of games when it comes to choosing our list of favourites, so for the sake of keeping this video short and sweet, I'm a very squeaky Mark from RacingGames, and here are the 5 best racing games of 2022, in our opinions of course. Given the time gap between them, a new Gran Turismo game always feels like an event. Celebrating the 25th anniversary of Sony's best-selling PlayStation franchise, Gran Turismo 7 is the first numbered entry in the series for nearly 10 years. Whereas GT Sport alienated long-time fans with its focus on esports and online multiplayer, Gran Turismo 7 takes the series back to its roots with a single-player campaign focusing on car collecting and customization. Gran Turismo 7 didn't have the smoothest start, however, with microtransactions crippling the game's economy soon after launch, forcing players to endlessly grind for credits. Polyphony would also probably rather forget when Gran Turismo 7 was unplayable for over 24 hours after the servers went down due to the online requirement. The single-player campaign does feel a little unfinished, lacking replayability once you complete the GT Cafe menu books, but with hundreds of cars, photorealistic graphics, and remarkably realistic yet intuitive driving physics, Gran Turismo 7 is the king of console racers and the best Gran Turismo game since Gran Turismo 4. With Burnout Paradise developer Criterion Games back in the driving seat, Need for Speed Unbound has revitalized the arcade racer. At a time when racing games look visually identical, Need for Speed Unbound's unique and striking art style stands out from the crowd. Combining comic book style effects with photorealistic cars and environments, this new direction is proving divisive, but it's very refreshing. Beneath the stylish visuals, Need for Speed Unbound's gameplay loop is admittedly familiar if you played 2019's Need for Speed Heat, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Thrilling cop chases where you can lose all your money if you get busted, deeper customization options, and satisfying progression that makes you work to earn money before you can buy your favourite cars make Unbound the best Need for Speed game in a long time. Since WRC 5 skidded onto PC and consoles in 2015, KT Racing has made tremendous progress with the annual WRC games. With Codemasters taking over the WRC game license next year, WRC Generations is a culmination of the French studio's terrific work and commitment. With 85 cars and 165 stages spread across 21 countries, WRC Generations combines fan-favourite locations from past games with new and updated stages and more classic rally cars than ever into a generous package. Put simply, it's the biggest WRC game ever. The real highlight, however, is the new generation Rally 1 cars. Making their debut in the 2022 WRC season, these cars boast hybrid powertrains that make them significantly more powerful and thrilling to drive, while the selectable boost system adds an element of strategy to stages. The new online leagues mode also keeps you coming back, and the stage designs are second to none. WRC Generations is a glorious end to an era that sets the bar high for WRC 23. F1 fans had not one but 2 officially licensed F1 games to enjoy in 2022. Codemasters' annual F1 franchise returned with F1 22 adding drivable supercars, a superfluous F1 life mode nobody asked for, and revamped handling reflecting the 2022 season changes, but it was overtaken by F1 Manager 22. The first official F1 management game in over 20 years sees you play the role of team principal, making tough decisions both on and off track, including hiring the right staff and drivers, managing pit stop strategies, and even managing finances to keep the board happy. Authentic broadcast style presentation also elevates the experience. Unlike most management games, races are depicted in 3D with TV-style cameras, with live commentary and accurately modelled circuits immersing you into the world of F1 like no other game before it. F1 Manager 22 launched with a few issues, but Frontier has responded to community feedback diligently and fixed reported issues in regular updates. Considering this is the studio's first attempt at a motorsport management game, F1 Manager 22 is a strong debut that sets a strong foundation for the franchise's future. Grid Legends is easily 2022's most underrated racing game. Codemasters' underappreciated arcade racer is a great game released at the wrong time, arriving just 1 week before Gran Turismo 7. Many players missed out on one of this year's best races as a result of this. Story modes are usually forgettable in racing games, and while the Driven to Glory story mode in Grid Legends won't win any awards for storytelling or character development, it's slickly produced. Not only does it contextualize the racing and make you feel like you're racing against real people rather than anonymous drivers, it utilizes the same virtual production technology as The Mandalorian, combining live actors with CGI backgrounds. Out on the track, the racing action is fast and furious. As part of the upgraded Nemesis system, AI opponents hold grudges if you trade paint with them. This makes for some exciting wheel-to-wheel battles and unexpected incidents that make Gran Turismo 7's races seem dull by comparison, as opponents actively block you, deliberately take you out, and spin off the track. Add in an impressive array of racing disciplines, an in-depth race creator, and a lengthy career mode, and Grid Legends deserves more recognition. So those are our best games of 2022. Do you agree with our list? Are there any of your favourites we've missed out? Why not let us know in the comments below, and be sure to join in on the conversation while you're there. For now though, thanks for watching. I've been Mark from RacingGames. Please like and subscribe for all things racing games, and from all of us here, have a great holiday season, and we'll see you all on the grid next year.